And we are back. We are back with another stream. I had very minimal sleep last night, as you can see. If you were watching the stream last night, you probably saw me go to bed with a C4 Skirk, and now I'm back with a C6 Skirk. Or no, it was a C3 last night. I'm sorry, it was a C3. So this morning when I woke up, I was feeling kind of salty about my pulls. And I was like, I really wanted C6. So I should have just streamed this morning because you guys would have gotten to see it. But, so I won my 50-50. Wait, no, let's see. I had the C3, right? Then I lost my 50-50 and I got Tainari. So then I got the C4. And then I lost my 50-50 again to Dea. So I was at C4 with a guarantee. So I thought about it for a while when I was eating breakfast, and I was like, okay, I mean, C4, I could just stop now, you know. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do like 2 more 10 pulls. That's about all I had left for gems. I'm like, I'm just going to use the rest of my gems. And I'm just going to see what happens. Hey, Ace. So I got the C4. Then I lost with Dea. So then I was like, okay, I've got like enough to do like 20 pulls. So I did a 10 pull, didn't get anything. Then I did another 10 pull and I got a double. Well, okay, so this was insane. So I lost to Dea, right? So I knew I had the guarantee. So on the 20th pull, I got Capturing Radiance. And I was like, wait a minute. I just got Dea. How could I have Capturing Radiance? That doesn't make any sense. I'm on a guarantee. So as I'm watching this Capturing Radiance go across the stream, I'm just thinking, what? I'm so confused. I'm like, how? And then it dawned on me, oh my God, it's a double. It's a double. So I got my guarantee, and then my Capturing Radiance kicked in and gave me the double. So I ended with the C6, even though it was a little brutal because, well, okay, it could have been worse. I didn't lose all my 50-50s because of Capturing Radiance, right? I ended up with a Jean, a Tainari, and a Dea. So I did lose 3 50-50s. And then the Capturing Radiance saved me with the double, though. I mean, that's pretty lucky because I already had the guarantee. And then it gave me 2. I don't know if you can see it yet in the Wish because I don't know if it's been long enough. Wait. Hold on. I'm on the wrong banner. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, there it is. You can see it. So yeah, and another Dahlia. So not only was it 2 Skirks in the same 10 pull and Capturing Radiance, but they were also back to back. So that was crazy. Yeah, my Dahlia is like C10. I got a lot of Dahlias. So I'm happy. I got my C6 Skirk. I was able to stay true to my word because I had tweeted that I was going to do the C6 Skirk like weeks ago. So I was like, I have to do it. I can't go back on my word. So I did it. And Dahlia is not fully built. He's at level 80. I gave him this Key of Kajnasut because it's apparently his best in slot. I gave him Tenacity 4-piece because it's the only HP set that I have. So that was easy. And of course the C6. And then the talents I haven't even looked at yet. I don't even know what I have really. I probably don't have much when it comes to Ballad. So I'll have to farm these. Let's see, what day? Oh, they're today. All right, we can farm a little Ballad. I want to do Skirk story quests because when I went onto Twitter this morning to post about my pulls, I already was bombarded with like a million Skirk spoilers. So I'm like, okay, I've got to hurry and do the story quest. All right. Let's see here. They want Pyro in here. I don't even remember who the enemy is in this ballad domain. Who is the enemy? I have no idea. All right, I'll just use Kniech. I haven't played Kniech in a while. Not my own Kniech, anyway. Been playing a lot of Ace's Kniech. So we'll get a few books for Dahlia here to kind of warm up the stream.
Don't get too close.
I'm probably not going to be able to stream much tomorrow.
I got him cornered.
I got some stuff going on, but I'll try if I can. Oh my gosh, he's been killing me.
Check this out. Here's backup. Locked on.
All right. I think this is the one they changed and made it easy or something. Oh, people in your friend stream followed you? Wait, already at 22? What? What happened? Wait, what? What? How did that register just now? That was yesterday. Is it like delayed or something? Oh my goodness. Oh, and I wasn't on. Okay, I thought you were talking about yesterday. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you to everyone who followed when I wasn't on. That is amazing. Holy cow. Oh, I see it now, 2 hours ago. Yeah, it didn't even like notify me, but I see it now. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yes, please let them know. Oh my gosh, that's so kind. I can't believe they rated me when I wasn't even here. That's so nice. Oh my gosh. We were having a lot of fun last night. First of all, well, you were pleasantly asleep, I'm sure. The update was not an hour early, as it usually is. So we had a lot of time to just kind of sit around and yap. We watched like Skirk's demo and teaser and trailer and stuff. We did Genshendel. We were like trying to come up with everything we could think of. And then I did my polls and stuff. And then when I got ready to do the Archon quest, a bunch of people left because they didn't want to get spoiled. Which I totally understand. I mean, that of course makes perfect sense.
A little ambiance.
And normally, like, I'm not in a huge rush to do the Archon quest, but, like, this time, because it's Dainsleif and I knew it was going to be, like, a major lore, I just was so scared of getting spoiled. That's why I did it last night. And I ended up staying up till, like, almost 4 a.m., which is very, very much past my bedtime. So I woke up this morning at, like, 7:30, and I was like, okay, I can't do it. This is, like, 3 hours of sleep. So I went back to bed. But even going back to bed, I was awake at like 9:15. I know. It was, I remember we talked right before I went to bed, even though I can't even remember what we talked about because I was like half asleep. But yeah, that was a very late night. But I'm glad I did it because I know I would have gotten spoiled.
I got him cornered.
The fandom has zero chill when it comes to the Archon quest. Like, no one can wait to talk about it. So are you going to do more pulls or are you stopping at 40? You're probably very close, surely, to getting Dahlia. Last night, Dahlia was my first pull of my first 10 pull. My first pull of my first 10 pull. He was literally my first pull. He really wanted to come home for me. It's because I have Venti. Oh, it was? Oh my gosh. Do you have Venti? Let's see. Do I want to keep going? I'm going to stop for now and see how many I have. You have Venti? Maybe put Venti in your party and go to like Windrise or something. Or go to the church. Or go to the Angel Share. Him and Venti like to drink at the Angel Share. Maybe that would be the key. Let me see. Oh, wait. I'm not doing this. I'm doing talents. You have 3 Dionas. Yeah, but Diona hates the Angel Share, so that's good. Because that's her competitor. And she hates D-Luke. So the Angel Share is the perfect place. I don't really know his talent priorities, but I assume it's got to be the burst for the shield. Trust me, Angel Share, Venti, go to a table, sit down, and Dahlia will come. I promise you. I mean, you have plenty of polls. You have a ridiculous amount of polls. You'll be fine, and you're gonna get a ton because we're having a new region next patch,
Supporting fire.
which has already been spoiled. The spoilers this morning on Twitter were about the worst I'd ever seen, because I have a lot of leakers blocked because I don't really like to see leaks. Well, I don't like to see them at all. And already this morning when I got up, I saw like a gajillion leaks. Like, people literally have no chill. And people they don't even like hide it or anything. It's just everywhere.
A little ambiance.
It's like, can we at least enjoy this patch before we go to the next patch? Oh wait, I'm out of condensed. And I'm out of both. So all I have is fragile. Okay, I'll use fragile. I don't care. I've never done this before. It's nice you can use fragile here now. You don't have to like run off and go open it somewhere. You saw the leaks, yeah. I mean, they were like impossible to miss. It was literally the first thing I saw.
Fire it up.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Reconstitute.
I don't know. Like I was saying yesterday, I often wonder if maybe Hoyoverse just doesn't care about leakers anymore, because it seems like they never like take anybody down. Everybody posts very, very obviously, and yeah, I don't talk about them either. I mean, other than just saying I saw them, like I'm not gonna talk about them. Don't worry. Basically, I saw them, and then I immediately closed Twitter. Because to me, like, I don't know. Like, I'd rather just see it for myself, you know? But I understand the appeal. A lot of people don't want to, you know, they don't want to wait around. But I like to be surprised. Let's see, I'm probably going to have to go to crafting bench. So, have you done anything of the update yet, other than polls? Have you done any of the new content or anything yet? So far, I've just done... I did the Archon quest. And I'm trying to think if I did anything else. Well, I did my polls, obviously. I went and looked at the envisioned echoes, but I haven't done them yet. They're for Raiden and for Shenhe. So maybe I'll do those after the story quest. I'm trying to think of what else is new. What am I making? I'm making ballad books. Oh my gosh, I'm down on Mora tremendously. All right, Dahlia, let's see. We're gonna do this one. Oh, that's all I had. I mean, he probably doesn't need his normal attack, but I'll do a couple anyway. All right, there we go. We leveled him up a little bit. Let's see. So I've got a friendship team going here that I'm planning to use, which is interesting. I mean, it's not a terrible friendship team. I've got, you know, at least a little bit of synergy. Not much, but a little bit. Let's see. I got to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. All right, let me see here. I want to check out Dahlia's.
Surprise baptism. Go for it.
So it's just one jump. It's not like Albedo where you can put it down and jump over and over.
Yeah.
I don't know why he looks so funny holding this sword to me. The sword is way too, like, big for him. He needs, like, a little thin sword.
Yeah.
But apparently it's his best, so might as well. I mean, I haven't played Nilou in a million years, so she doesn't need it. And my other one, I think I have two. Wait a minute. Where is it? Yeah, my other one is R2, and it's on Layla. So, I mean, I don't need it. Oh, yeah, and then last night, I lost my 50-50 on the weapon banner. I mean, my 70, or whatever it is. Is it 50-50, 75-25? Anyway, I'll just give it to Jean. Here you go, Jean. Have an R4, which I already have. Wait, is that R4 all I have, or do I have another? I feel like I have two of those. Or am I confused? Oh, I only have one. Oh, no, it's the Aquila that I have two. Look at this. I have 10 of these. Well, I guess that wasn't too bad then. I lost it, and I didn't have it maxed out at least. So I guess there could be worse things. Oh, for Dahlia, the best in slot is this one for 5-star. I'm not sure what the best 4-star is. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably Favonius, probably, or Sacrificial, one of those. All right, let's see. Are we ready to start? Let me check here. Yeah, because it's an HP sword. But he needs ER, right? I mean, he does need some ER. So I would assume if you don't have an HP sword. I'm trying to think, what are the HP swords? I don't know. What's this one? Oh, that's defense. Attack. Oh, this one, Dock Hands. Maybe that one's good. If you don't have the 5-star. What else has HP? That might be it. Yeah, that might be it. Dock Hands. I don't know. That's all I can think of. Anyway, I just looked at what the signature was and I just gave him that. I don't know if he's going to have any synergy with Skirk as far as, like... Does he even have Hydra application? I honestly haven't even looked at his kit. I don't even know. I just know he has a shield. All right, let's see. Was there anything else we needed to do before we start? I don't think so. I need to do my abyss, but I don't want to do that yet.
Come on.
All right, so
let's
here we
find
go.
some
Boo Boo
drugs.
Pharmacy time.
Oh. Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju.
You can hear the
He's
new
resting
Paimon.
today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
She sounds so cute. We haven't been back here since, like, Baiju's story quest. There he is. Oh, she's muted? The snake is muted? Oh, my lord. These VAs, I swear to God.
Traveler, Paimon,
Even the
welcome.
snake thinks they
What can
deserve
I
a
do for you?
better contract.
It's the Traveler. He looks absolutely beat these days. He has these huge dark circles around his eyes, like he hasn't slept a wink. And he keeps spacing out. You have to call his name several times before he snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is he sick?
Oh, is Ginkgo, or I should say Traveler, is a Traveler prone to sickness? I find this surprising. I guess I could be, I'm not sure.
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Getting a checkup.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, Traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain.
My boy is depressed. He's been through a lot. And yet I feel like something is off.
Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause, we can administer the right treatment.
I've seen my fair share of mental afflictions. To start
In
with,
the meantime,
oh my gosh,
Chong and I will review the relevant literature for
I'm not that fast. I've seen my fair share of mental afflictions. To start with, some calming incense, a good night's sleep, and a good meal will do a world of good. Yeah, I don't know about incense. Incense didn't go over too well for us in Sumeru. In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue. Okay. Sigh, still, we're not experts on this kind of thing. I say we should strongly consider calling in a specialist as soon as possible. A specialist?
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before.
He's got Conria fever. He's been hanging out with too many Conrians lately.
Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway.
Yeah.
Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
Oh boy. Well, it's no wonder the Traveler doesn't feel good. They went around Natland for months, soaking up everybody's abyssal infections. Oh. That was creepy. There was like abyss fragments. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Where am I? There's a thick fog covering my field of vision. This feels more real than a dream, but too chilling to be real life. My breath freezes in my throat before I can even exhale it. It feels like my soul has been wrenched from my body and thrust into this strange, unfamiliar space. Oh yeah, that happened before, when Auroron and Capitano took his soul into the Night Kingdom when they were with Sitlali. Whichever direction I look in, there's no end in sight, and worse than that, I think there's something in the fog following me like a shadow. Oh my god. If this is a dream, how long till I wake up? And if it's not, then where in the world am I? Night Kingdom? Oh, holy cow. Watch out. What in the... Something just pierced through the fog and stabbed me in the back, but there's no blood? Oh my god. A strange light coming from the wound. And I see this familiar looking spike retreating back into the darkness. Deep inside it feels like a part of me is missing. And now another wave of fatigue is washing over me. Oh my god. This is not good.
Traveler! Rise and shine. Time to wake up.
Aw, her voice is so sweet.
For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any better?
Paimon, I need you to check if there's a cut on my back.
A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? All right, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on. Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
That's so sweet. Paimon's taking care of us. And she sounds so sweet too. You and Paimon head to Wan Min restaurant, sensing that something isn't right. Paimon orders a bunch of dishes. Yeah, I'm sure Paimon didn't have anything to do with wanting to eat herself as well.
What?
Looks good.
In this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back?
Jeez.
Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning.
I don't know what to make of it either. Maybe it was just a very lifelike dream. No, I think he was right. It's like his soul was taken somewhere.
It's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight.
Aww.
If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up.
Aw, she's so sweet.
Or, wake you up first and then we can beat him up together.
Yeah, exactly. Paimon never got her little miniature sword in Mondstadt. Paimon's smile has a way of putting me at ease. Aw, so sweet. But what I saw is still bothering me. That dream was so chilling, and it almost feels like there's something watching me from some corner of the world, even now. Something stabbed me in my dream, but when I woke up, there was no wound. Still, if I focus on that area, I feel a vague aching, almost as if deep underneath the flesh, something is...
Something is missing?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Did you just say something?
You heard that too?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete.
Oh no.
Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
Dang.
What the? Wait! Paimon remembers you! You're child's master! Skirk?
Skirk! Okay, now Paimon, you remembered her name in the Fontaine Archon quest. That wasn't that long ago. Now all of a sudden you're calling her Skirk?
Right! What are you doing here?
That was funny.
The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we left and never learned where you went after that.
She's
Child's
mysterious.
been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me, what is it that you saw?
Okay, so are we gonna tell her?
Tight-lipped, huh?
I guess
suppose
not.
That's fair. You, I'll take a glass of wine.
Wine? Okay.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Coming right up.
Chef Mao.
We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. Ah, if I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shinha's vacation.
At the end of the day,
With
what
her
happens
mom.
to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink.
Jeez. She's a day drinker. What do you know about the
I was
situation?
investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Neither of those things sound good.
Yeah. Skirk seems to know something, and given what I've seen of her strength, I bet she can tell what happened to me. I don't know what her goal is, but in this moment at least, I don't think she has bad intentions.
Well, should we trust her?
What do you think,
She
Paimon?
mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you. But we could always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out.
Not on short notice.
Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us, she doesn't seem evil, at least.
No, I don't think she's evil.
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up your mind?
She's got Mora. She's already doing better than Zhongli. What I saw was a dark space shrouded in a dense fog that wouldn't disperse. Give Skirk a brief description of your dream.
So that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Ma'am, can you help us?
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the table. Settle the bill for me, will you?
Oh,
Jeez.
okay. Huh? She disappeared.
She travels through her void rifts. You and Paimon quickly finish your meal and sell the bill. Okay.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You brought it out to her yourself.
Wait, what? He doesn't remember?
You sure? I could have sworn there were only two of you at that table.
Okay.
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them seeing things.
Hey, we got those in the chasm.
Seeing things. Wait, some meat
Mushroom meat. Mushroom
Young
meat.
lady, about this tall, wearing a purple dress? She ordered a glass of wine.
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. and it looks like I
Wow, she can like
did
erase
open the
people's
wine
memories
jar,
of seeing
so
her.
it must have just slipped my mind. In any case, that settles your bill. Come again
Huh.
soon.
Oh, Lan doesn't have a voice. Okay. Lan apparently is part of the work
Coming.
refusal. Heaven forbid
Okay,
Lan
what
doesn't
was
make
going
enough
on
money.
there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all.
Yeah, she erased their
Paimon was half convinced
memories.
we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely real.
Yeah.
Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway, she told us to head to the Gwali Plains, right? Let's not keep her waiting.
Alrighty. Gwali Plains it is. I wonder if Skirk knows about the Gwali Assembly. Speaking of Skirk, here she is. I'm still kind of getting used to the way she moves. Whee! She glides kind of like Arlecchino. Alrighty. Ooh, I see something. Dang.
Whoa, what are all these rift hounds doing here?
Yeah, they're not usually in this
Looks
area.
like they're collecting something.
Collecting something.
Oh, well, let's go check it out.
Collecting something? Oh, okay.
Attack it from! This should be fun!
Merciless. Into the void.
Wow. That is strong.
So, this is what they were collecting. It's
God
kinda
remains. Wait, I'm trying to think. Have we ever experienced anything with God remains in Liyue? Let me see if I can think back that far. I guess we probably did, maybe with Hu Tao or something. I can't remember.
Yeah. What is going on here?
Well, you are in the Gwali Plains.
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even
Dang.
if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will.
Yeah, we learned
and a
about all
dark
this with
curse.
Zhao.
Together, these remnants form what you call God remains. And it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed.
Oh.
There are traces left, but they're fading fast. Ugh. What are you doing?
This is like Zhongli's territory.
Just wanted to make sure you were, real?
What'd she do, pinch her?
She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
After you left the restaurant, the other diners acted like you were never
Your
there.
life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities.
Well, we think it's
It was
sus.
just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that.
Sheesh.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Now, can we please get back on track?
Okay. Where were we? Right. The God remains. So, basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? Isn't that a good thing? In our experience, God remains are 100% bad news.
Yeah.
A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Yes.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing. and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone. They were taken.
Okay. I'm trying to think back to everything I know about God remains. Just like part of my soul was taken.
Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed.
Oh.
Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered.
Dang.
And a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert went missing.
Oh.
Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Okay.
You mean the stars?
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation.
Oh.
Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead.
Well, it's probably
It
the
wants
sinners.
You.
They're
This
the power
time,
hungry
it only
ones.
took a fragment of your soul. But next time, there's no telling how far it could go.
But why me? Oh, come on.
No
Traveler.
one knows. All I know for certain is this.
I know.
Getting back what you lost will not be easy. Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
Jeez.
So you're gonna help us, right?
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the Abyss, so Paimon will take it.
Alrighty.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me. You help me
Okay.
uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you
Okay.
lost. This is a transaction.
See you later.
That's all. You would do well to remember that. Now, come along.
Jeez.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope, she's just like when we met her in the primordial sea. So cold.
Yeah, literally.
Whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is
Oh
a
no, a
super
Paimon
embarrassing
nickname.
Ah, Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon. Serves that ice queen right.
You're the lavender melon, Paimon.
Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back. So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan she's got.
Alright, we might as well. We're going in. Wow. This is cool. That's really cool. Dang, that reminds me of the chasm.
Whoa, this place is way bigger than Paimon expected.
Yeah.
Where
Oh, hey, hello. Welcome in. I'm just
This is
doing the
where I live.
the
I
Skirk
suppose
story
the
quest
closest
from
thing I
Genshin
have to a
Impact.
home here.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It seems more like somewhere in the abyss. Yeah, I
is.
agree.
I brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Oh, the Skirk pulls went really well. I ended up getting the C6. I got a double in my last 10 pull. gave me the last 2 constellations that I needed. So I was really excited.
Ajax? Oh, right! That's Child's real name! Yeah, Paimon remembers him mentioning something like that. So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world?
Right.
That should mean we're safe from that power-hungry soul snatcher for now, right?
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the Traveler could be attacked at any moment.
You got
But
Shenhe?
coming here has bought us
And your
quite a
friend
bit of
got
time.
Skirk in a single 10 pull? Oh
Just
my
need to figure out how to
goodness.
investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog.
That's
Both your
awesome.
description and the abyssal disturbance
Wow,
I felt
one 10
point to
pull.
that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see what that space looks like without the fog. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before?
I mean, I'm not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you plan to learn?
I'm kind of at odds with the abyss. Yeah.
That tracks. All the information you have suggests the abyss is something sinister, and that abyssal power is a wild and dangerous force that always spells disaster.
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your
Yeah, I
perspective.
streamed for 9 hours
Floods of
yesterday,
hurricanes
so
take
I
countless
wasn't.
lives too.
I was
If
here.
one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a
I was
calamity
I
is
was
now
here
just another tool in your
streaming
arsenal.
the whole time. And then I got
I'll
a little
respect
bit
your
of sleep.
opinion, though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option.
I streamed in the afternoon for like 4 hours, and then I took a break, and then I came back last night with the update, and I streamed another 5 hours. I did my pulls, and I did the Archon quest. Then by the time I finished, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I went to bed at like 4 a.m. But yeah, I didn't win all my 50-50s. I won 3 and lost 3. So I did like half and half. But it went pretty good. I mean, I got a Tainari constellation that I could use because I don't have him maxed out. So it was fine. I mean, you know, it went about as good as it could go. Okay, I'll respect your opinion, though. Just means we have to turn the second best option, okay?
A little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring.
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you. With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind. Then, I can guide you through the dream environment, and we'll take back what was stolen from you.
Huh. You make it sound so simple.
Oh, yeah. Are you trying to down? Yes, it takes a very long time. I've just been learning how to do that myself since I'm brand new to streaming. And usually if I want to download or export any VODs or clips to YouTube or to my PC, it takes forever. Yeah, it takes a really long time. But usually, well, I think the exporting is a little faster than the downloading. But like for YouTube, I exported my stream last night before I went to bed. And when I got up this morning, it was still running. Like it hadn't even finished. So it takes many, many hours. Yeah. But I'm glad you were so lucky with your polls. That's awesome. Okay, so all I need to do is wait. Is there anything you need me to do?
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding. Like I said, getting your soul fragment back won't be easy. to play it safe, I need to give you some special training first.
Wait, you're gonna teach him some of your martial arts? Does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Oh no.
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples.
Oh,
You're
okay.
already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face. But that's
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
talk.
if you get it,
If you're ready to do this,
send it. We'd
come
love to
with
see
me.
it here.
Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
Oh, she moves fast. Paimon can hardly keep up with her.
Yeah, she does, Paimon.
So, special training, huh? Kind of a rare opportunity. With your skills, there's not a lot of people qualified to train you. The last time something like this happened was probably anti-Raiden Shogun training, right? Oh, feels like a lifetime ago. Skirk seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet? Maybe we really will learn something here.
Oh, to share it, you can try sending a link, but I think it might be blocked by Nightbot through the Nightbot app. Okay, yeah, I'll watch and see if it comes through. I don't know if I'll get it or not. I'm not really sure how all this works yet. One of my mods was trying to teach me about all these limitations and stuff. Oh, so I'm the traveler. Wait, am I my traveler? Level 90. Wait, Aquila? This is my traveler, I think. Cinder City. Oh yeah, this is definitely my traveler. My traveler is not very well built. Well, here goes nothing. Here goes my training. Cross your fingers. I don't know. I hope I don't have to do anything too difficult. Oh no, this looks like it's going to be difficult. Is this going to be like Raiden Shogun training again? Because that took me forever. I'm scared.
Ready?
I'm ready, I guess.
Bring it on!
It's going to be like parrying and
Your
stuff.
training will be split into 3 stages.
Blade
Testing your
work?
blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills.
Oh no.
We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this area, so I won't bore you with the basics.
Okay.
During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters. Consciously or not, you will have picked up all kinds of techniques from them.
Okay.
You bet. There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching. Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka. Yeah, we've met sword masters like you in every nation we've been through. You sparred with a bunch of them too, right? Nice to know it's all gonna come in handy now.
Let's hope so.
Don't get too smug. In
Yeah.
sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need a cohesive system to bring it all together. A style or school of fighting. To use the human body as an analogy, your style is your skeleton, the foundation, the framework. Techniques are the muscles and other flesh attached to the bones. This is where your strength comes from.
Okay.
Improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle mass, you'd be weak and flimsy. Then again, if you packed on pounds of flesh without a big enough frame to support it, you'd end up bloated and unwieldy.
Okay, I get, yeah, that makes sense.
You need to do some introspection. Take a good, hard look at your past experiences and figure out which parts of what you've learned are just techniques, and which parts can be used to form your own system of blade work. Only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations along the way. Only then will every strike you deliver make perfect sense.
Wait, is that it? Paimon thought you were gonna teach him some cool new moves. Like when you went swoosh and opened a tunnel to another place.
Yeah, teach us that one.
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. But right now, our sword styles are so wildly different. that teaching you mere techniques is pointless. There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. Failure is your best teacher.
Well, I'm
and
good at
rigor
that.
is your coursework.
I'm sure I'll probably
That's all I have
fail.
to say. Time to make a start. Train until you're satisfied with yourself.
Oh no. I'm
Now
scared.
focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
Swiftly as I can? Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Oh no, I'm getting more now.
Oh, this is making Paimon's head spin.
Yeah, I agree, Paimon.
Hang in there, traveler!
I'm running out of stamina. I can't run. Oh my goodness. Okay. If I had Geo Traveler, I could have just thrown down the burst. Look like Jing Liu? Yeah, I agree. Totally. Oh, wait, I gotta do this. Yes, I agree. She looks a lot. Oh, charge attacks? Okay. Yeah, I'm excited Jing Liu's getting a new kit. It looks like she's gonna be strong, which will be nice, because I have her and I haven't used her in so long.
Stay calm.
Oh my
Use your
goodness.
head. You have to keep it together.
Easier said than done, Skirk. I'm constantly running out of stamina. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I needed some stamina consumption food. Wait, I forgot one. And I can't run. Oh my god, stamina! Oh my goodness. They're never ending! Jeez Louise. Okay, hopefully that was the last one. Amazing. This is transforming my whole view of sword work. I'm using the same techniques as ever, but now they're having different effects. Are they? I didn't feel any different effects. There's a wellspring of strength on the other side. What? In my mind's eye, I'm seeing images of my friends I've made in Teyvat, and there's the sword styles and techniques I've come to know. Okay. I didn't feel any of that.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, Kaya!
Chase.
And Kuching.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they maneuver their weapon? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind.
Jeez.
This is the only path to true growth.
Okay.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
Kazuha's muted, of course. Time for a recast. That's cool. Uh-oh. Wait. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My phone was ringing.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
It was on
Jeez.
a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Traveler, you're never going to be as good as Sing Cho. I'm sorry to tell you. But good role model. With each slash of my blade, I feel my strength increasing. I don't know. Oh my gosh, my phone again. Sorry about that again. It was a wrong number both times. It's like an elderly guy, and I think he's very confused. And he keeps asking me if I'm Jay Stevenson, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I promise. If he calls me again, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like, dude, you got the wrong person. Okay, anyway, back to the story. With each slash of my blades, I feel my strength increasing. I don't know if my weapon can contain all this power. I'm in the zone. Limitless power surging through me. Oh my gosh. It's like Kuroko's basketball. He's in the zone. Slash and swipe till you've exhausted every ounce of your energy.
Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Read the missed chat. Okay, let's see. You're going to do a late night stream? Okay, well, I'm streaming right now, and this is the only stream I'm going to be doing today. I don't know what time zone you're in. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me, so I will not be streaming late tonight since I'm streaming right now. But yeah, so hope that answers your question.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel?
Exhausted. I'm fighting to keep my eyes
As
open.
you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Okay, go to the makeshift camp and rest. Makeshift camp? Oh, it's in here? Wait, does she have anything else she can tell me?
Sometimes you have to practice a single movement 1,000,000, maybe 10,000,000 times before the
Jeez.
breakthrough moment comes. Nothing in the outside world can help you in this process. The most important thing is to remain patient.
I don't really want to practice 10 million times, Skirk. That seems a little excessive. Oh, man. All right, well, here's my little makeshift camp. Here in the middle of not a very friendly looking place. Aw, Paimon's sleeping too. Have I been pulled in that place again? Skirk said the dream would kick in when I fall asleep, so why am I back here? Huh. No, on closer inspection, this isn't the same dream as last time. It's dark and gloomy, but there isn't a chilling fog that made my hair stand on end. Okay. Hold on. If dream mirroring is a two-way process, maybe I'm seeing inside her mind while she's exploring mine? What is this, like Harry Potter moment or something? It's like the Harry Potter and Snape are exploring each other's minds right now. Anyway, I shouldn't bring up Harry Potter. Harry Potter's dead to me. If this is her inner world, it's pretty bleak. I can occasionally make out the sound of a flowing stream, but other than that, it's so empty. Oh, strange creature. What's that? What a strange looking creature. Where did it come from? I think it wants me to follow it. Might as well see where it leads. Hey, welcome back. Just continuing here with the little Skirk quest. Uh-oh, here we go. This looks weird. This reminds me of our little
Skirk, why are
party
you skipping classes again?
person.
We've talked about this.
Why are you skipping class? Oh, this is a flashback.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she
So
doesn't
this is
wanna
supposed to be
there.
Skirk, this little thing right here?
But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
Okay.
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me.
Okay. Would she see the narwhal?
Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you gonna hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
Aw, the dad seems nice.
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Bye. So Skirk had a nice
Put on
family.
a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know.
Nah.
Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer's gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
So Skirk had like normal family dynamics. Interesting. I'm out? What does that mean? I'm out. The weather's wonderful today. Is this supposed to be Skirk, this little flying thing? Whoa.
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars?
Don't ask.
Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain?
Oh.
Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said.
That's interesting.
I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore every corner of the world. I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all. But for now, I'm starving. Better get back.
Aw. Little ghosty baby Skirk. Huh, what's over there? Something's going on. Okay. This is kind of freaky.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
Uh-oh.
No, please, spare the children. Stay back.
They're coming!
Help!
Oh.
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it.
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
Those were people fighting people. I mean, those people were being attacked by other people.
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders.
Oh, the outsiders. This was from the trailer. What?
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this?
What is
We
happening?
welcomed you with our finest food and drink. Showed
Oh.
you the best our home has to offer. Gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Save yourselves!
Wait.
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Wait. Extermination. Wait, they talked about this in the Natland World Quest with, but that was the dragons that, like, exterminated the villages of, like, the humans back during, like, the days of the dragons, but that would have been dragons, not people, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Wait, we have enough musicians to annihilate the savages. What?
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct?
Oh
What's their
no,
status?
Skirk's mom and dad.
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back.
Oh
They won't be
no.
doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long.
Oh no.
to prevent them from making some kind of last stand. We're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws.
Beasts?
Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
Okay, this is disturbing. What is happening? Holy cow. It smells like something's burning. What's going on? I am freaked out right now. No, baby Skirk.
Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad? Mom?
Oh no.
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play
Oh,
this
the
song.
song.
Remember, life is a gift.
No.
Don't let darkness claim it.
The song.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck
No.
a tune. Well, the show's over.
No. I don't like this.
You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was terrible. I'm sad. Oh my god, Paimon's sucking her finger. Stop.
You're awake?
Yeah.
I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Jeez Louise. Okay, hold on. All hell's breaking loose here. I'm getting texts, I'm getting messages. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Oh, apparently there's a tornado. Okay. That's one disaster. What's going on over here? Wait, hold on just a second, everybody. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. There was like 10 things going on at once. I was getting so confused. All right, we're back. We're back. Second round of special training. Oh, did I not type that right? Why did it write it like that? I didn't write it like that. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. All right. Oh, it has to be in one line? Okay. We'll try it again. I put the hyphens in, see if that helped. That's fine. I don't know how to make it any. Yeah, that's fine. That gets the point across anyway. Okay, now let's see if we can get back on track here with the Archon quest.
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think?
For sure.
No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here. Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
Okay. I'm ready to start.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions. The natural energy of Tevat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power.
Different source of power. That must
Abyssal
mean
power,
abyssal
yes.
power.
Also known as the power of the Void Realm.
The Void Realm mentioned.
My master, Sertology, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss.
Wow.
An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners. The elemental energy of Tevat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm.
Light Realm, yep.
These 2 forms of energy
Light
exist in
Realm,
direct
Void Realm,
opposition
Human
to each
Realm.
other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time.
But there's something familiar about the power. It almost seems related to cryo in some way.
A keen observation, traveler. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach it to you.
Abyssal power doesn't suit me. I have the ability to purify abyssal power. Yeah, that's why I think when we see the twins in the beginning of the game, I think they're definitely like light realm type of power. They have like that yellow sort of imaginary, for lack of a better term, type of power.
So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there?
Right.
Like I said, power does not simply disappear.
He's not purifying it. He's just dispersing it probably to somewhere else.
Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky.
Okay.
True growth comes from adversity. but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace.
Okay.
Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Oh, come over here and light this.
Windblade.
Apparently they don't want to. Oh, now I light it. Now I lit it. Of course, that's not gonna help me.
Windblade.
Here, come over here. Let's light all of them. Oh no, I blew it out.
Windblade.
Okay. Now how about this one? Can we light this one? Oh no, he's almost dead. There we go. Oh, I didn't need that.
With the wind.
All right.
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Yeah, like, how about pyro? No, come over here. Get closer. Come on. Come on. Come and get me. Oh.
Windblade.
No, he's not close enough. Now he's too far. All right, come over here. Come over here. A little closer. A little closer. There we go.
Disappear.
Oh my gosh, he's holding on by a thread.
Windblade.
Okay. You train the element powers one by one, ending with Hydro. Oh yes. Traveler's best
Use
ability.
the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Oh, here we go. It's pea shooter time. The first time Hydro has had a use.
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford
Sorry, I
another
didn't see the
injury
fourth
like that.
one. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm too close. Oopsie. Okay, I need to stand further away. I was like, they were like above me.
Go.
Oops, here we go. We got more. Pew, 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 pew.
Water jet.
Okay, get back away a little bit. Okay. But I've never trained them all at once like this. I know! That's the coolest thing. I want Traveler to have all their abilities
You
at
need
once.
to understand what makes you special.
Yes.
The ability to wield elemental energy without a
Yes.
vision and switch between the elements at will.
Yes, yes.
It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods.
Yes.
Your power is not bound by the rules of this world.
Let him use them
So be
all.
bold. Do not be
Oh, he's
afraid to
Dendro
chart
right
your own
now.
path.
Graceful as the wind, tough as stone, nimble as lightning, flourishing like the foliage. Oh my god, where's all the powers? I can feel the power of the elements flowing through me, sometimes as peaceful as a flowing stream, other times surging like a raging river. If I close my eyes, I can almost hear their voices, but it's not like some wild beast battling me for dominion. It's more like saying hello to an old friend. Aw. Whoa.
Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements.
How long has it been this time? I'm
Long
exhausted.
enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
Imagine if Traveler could do that in-game. Have all the elements.
If you
So
wish to
sick.
master the elements at a fundamental level, you must see the entire natural world. Nature in all its places and forms. That is part of what it means to be a traveler.
All right, Skirk. All right, Skirk. She's teaching us. Okay, we're back at the camp. Oh, man. Wait, hold on. I gotta get a drink of water. This is intense. Another dream. This place again. There's the little guy. Who are you? Apparently it just sings little notes. The strange creature just floated away. What is that thing? What is it doing in Skirk's inner world? And where is it taking me this time? It's like a little guide through the memories.
What is the secret to power?
Serology?
Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No, it is fear.
Wait, this is the first time we've heard Serology's like normal voice.
Of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn.
Oh.
Fear of loneliness. Fear of death. Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
So that was like normal. Well, not normal, but like pre-cataclysm Serology. Maybe.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
The thing...
Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
The thing that I don't understand right now is why, when her village and her parents and everybody got wiped out, would she trust this guy who's this purple color, the same as all the people that killed? Like, why did she... What drew her to him and what made her want to work with him? I don't understand.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks.
Jesus.
I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone.
This guy's a sicko.
After all, bones can always be reset.
Jeez. I can't breathe. Everything's gone black. Yeah, that's called excruciating pain.
Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold. In pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on,
like you were showing mercy before?
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak. And become master over your physical form.
How about no?
Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh.
Jesus.
And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Yes, Master.
The dream is over, but I can't get that suffocating, oppressive feeling out of my head. I have so many questions about Skirk's past. Where does she come from? What has she been through?
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest.
No, he hasn't rested at all.
Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
I really want answers, but right now it's vital that I complete my training. Once that's done, I'll find a chance to talk to her. Okay. Third round.
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword and more control over your elemental abilities.
It's all thanks to your
That's only
guidance.
part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block.
Oh no, not blocking. All right, here we go.
Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable. Just like your sister. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to her, do you?
Can you tell us?
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation.
Are you describing yourself?
How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me. But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given moment.
Okay.
This is your final training session. Look alive.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet!
Oh, wait. I'm on the... Wait. I'm Hydro.
Go!
Yeah, I deserve that. I should have been paying attention.
Go! Water jet! Go! Go!
No, stop.
Water jet!
Nope.
Go!
Nope. What, am I too far away?
Go! Water jet!
I failed.
Go! 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 Water jet! Water jet!
Shoot.
Water jet!
Okay, am I doing something wrong? Aren't I supposed to be hitting these with E?
Go!
Why do I feel like sometimes I'm shooting it and it's not breaking?
Go!
Maybe I just won't move. Maybe I'll just stand here and get hit.
Water jet! Water jet!
Oh wait, I've done enough columns. I need spikes. Okay, so these are the ones I'm supposed to be shooting.
Not bad.
Okay, I was just not reading. That was a reading issue. I'd like double the amount of columns. Oh, Genshin players don't read. What are you talking about? Focus on attention, important response, like my emotions take a back seat.
You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
I don't like this. I don't want Ether to become Abyss. I think it's working. I can choose to tune out anything that isn't relevant to the battle, but I think I'm pretty far from having full control over my emotions. Yeah, emotions are part of who you are. You don't want to become cold and abyssal.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show.
This is probably
no
what happened to
mercy in your
Lumine.
training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak and become master over your physical form.
No. I don't agree. Yeah.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
Okay. Now that I've stopped, all the emotions I was suppressing are rushing back to the surface. Pain, exhaustion, frustration, doubt, but exhaustion is the main one. I feel like I could fall asleep on the spot. Well, you didn't sleep the night before.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with.
I'm
You managed
satisfied.
to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it. Warriors will train day and night to perfect their skills. But when the battle comes, their fate may be decided in a matter of minutes. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and just like that, all their blood, sweat, and tears were for nothing. You need to push yourself to perfection, or you might not even live to regret it.
Jeez, so serious. 5 primos, that's all I get for all of that, Skirk? Jeez. Now, will I actually sleep? Probably not. Where's Paimon in all this? Oh, there she is. He shouldn't be wearing that. Might be frying his brain or something. Looks like I'm back in Skirk's inner world. I don't see that strange creature this time, but I think I can navigate the space on my own now, even without it here to guide me. I don't know how to leave, so I'm stuck here until I can wake up. Can't hurt to take a look around while I wait.
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Sheesh.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever. Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
This must be the academy that Dainsleif was talking about.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Jeez.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Well, that's not her fault. Stop giving her guilt.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I hate the abyss.
So many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then I can do
So wherever she came from, they had spaceships.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Reminds me of Miyabi. Oh, Alice.
Let's see here. First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
I love the idea that when anyone comes to Teyvat, the first person they meet is Alice, and she's like, "Okay, here's your new identity, your passport, your new name, your new driver's license. This is who you are now." Alice, oh my goodness. Yes, and we've of course heard that the universe and the abyss are the same. We've heard that many times. And of course, the signature hex encircled teapot.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Oh, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear.
Interesting, though, when the Traveler came to this planet, I mean, as far as we know, Alice didn't intercede and give us a new identity and a little talking to about the rules of this place. So that's interesting.
I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Oh, as in herself. That quote was from the trailer. So it was saying, like, if you forget who you are, you'll lose touch with yourself and you'll lose yourself, basically.
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you.
I am a little hungry.
Of course you are. That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in before it gets cold.
You two, so you're best friends now?
Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forget the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Oh, well, especially if they can
Here's an
cook.
idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
You all dig in and make quick work of the food.
So full. Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
I have good news.
Oh?
First, Your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power.
Alrighty.
Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded.
Thank you. That was a lot faster than I expected.
When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left.
We saw that.
You and I may never meet again, Traveler.
Oh.
So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
Oh, man. Just 3. So many questions. Yeah, but you make sure they're good questions. Don't ask her dumb stuff. Are you from Teyvat?
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
Well, gee, I wonder. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but while we were dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories. Oh, she didn't know. This is the first time I've seen Skirk break her composure. I guess this really took her by surprise. She didn't know. We did the same thing to Sitlali, though. Traveler's got special
I knew that
abilities.
was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
So Skirk didn't share those memories with me on purpose, and in fact, she tried her best to keep them from me. Wait, speaking of endless darkness, on my first time there, that was all I saw until the strange creature appeared.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late.
It's probably the Hexen
Since
Circle.
you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret.
Okay, we'll keep it
No,
a secret.
I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet.
Ooh.
And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
Nice. Like me, do you mean you're also a descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here.
Wow, she's been here a long time.
This is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question.
It's interesting they're playing this old Mondstadt song. What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
Make it a good one. Skirk's goal is to defeat the Foul. I can hear how serious this is for her. I wonder what those certain reasons could be. But given how quickly she plays through the answers, I doubt she wants to talk about it. I have one last question. What should I ask? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Ask if your sister trained with her, maybe? I don't know.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss.
Right.
But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Maybe I should take this opportunity to get Child some answers. Aw, he's so considerate.
Well, your last question?
You know, Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
Without a delusion, please. It hurts him. That was calm and calculated answers, like she was talking about something entirely mundane. I don't know why, but I'm not buying it. She makes it sound like the decision has everything to do with child and nothing to do with her, but what does she actually feel about it? Well, she's closed off all her emotions, so she's not going to tell you. The abyss is completely silent. This domain must get lonely. Not to mention, she said, it's been hundreds of years since she arrived, and even longer. If you count how slow time passes here, right, 1 month per day or something.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
In all that time, she never established a connection to this world. Was it really just because she looks down on the weak? I doubt she'd give me a straight answer if I asked. Besides, I already used up my 3 questions. She was happy to give me cold, hard facts, but I still feel like I haven't heard her true voice.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Skirk probably doesn't trust Paimon.
Time to go. Oh, finally.
All devouring. Go to where the culprit is hiding.
Just follow me.
Oh, man.
I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Should I put in like a real team? Instead of a friendship team? Hold on a second. I don't know what this is going to be. What if I need something? Well, let's see. If she's like Sertology, then does that mean Sertology's cryo as well? So maybe a pyro team would be a good idea. We could do like a Mavwika team. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm going to be facing. But I know yesterday in the Archon quest, I faced 2 enemies that were cryo, and I had an all cryo team, and it did not go well. So maybe pyro this time. Now watch this time, it'll be pyro, and I'll be in the exact same situation again.
Rev the engines!
Where are we going? Wow, we are really right here at the chasm.
Wait, this is near the chasm,
Yeah,
right?
that's the chasm, Paimon.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream.
Oh.
You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
You know, this is interesting because in Kari Bear's quest, when we went to that domain, it was also right at the edge of the chasm.
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety.
Okay, Paimon.
Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
I will. Let's teach this thief a lesson.
All right. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Oh no, am I gonna have to be Traveler and do pew pew pews with Hydro Traveler again? I don't want to play Traveler. Oh. I'm Skirk and Traveler. Wait, let me see what kind of builds I got here. We got a level 90. We got a level 90 sword. We've got Finale of the Deep. C3. Talents. We've got Traveler. Physical damage. This is Hydro Traveler. Hydro Traveler with Gladiators. C6. Alright, apparently we're going for the pew pew method. Oh man.
Water jet! Bombs away! Annihilate! Ha, ha.
Oh, come on. Do you know I don't think I've ever played Hydro Traveler, like, in my life? And that's why, because his ult just went shooting across the room. So ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think I ever played Hydro Traveler. Ever.
Whoa! Look at all these spikes!
Oh, am I supposed to shoot these?
Don't get hit!
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Just dodge.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you two doing here?
Is she top?
Dusty. Abandoned house. Let's press on.
Wait, I couldn't hear that. What did those Abyss Mages say? Something about... Were those her former teachers? Her Conrian teachers turned into Abyss Mages? That's pretty crazy. Nope. Nope. We dodge those. We dodge those. Okay.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place?
Well,
This fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler.
oh, right.
The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is?
If I close my eyes and focus on the light that came from my wound back then, yes, I can sense something. It's nearby, but I can't tell the exact location. Nothing exact, but I know it's nearby. Oh, I love this outfit.
Must have covered his tracks just in case. Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly.
I love this outfit. Oh no.
Look, the spikes are back.
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too reckless, we might be playing right into his hands. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down.
Okay. I'm not very smart though, Skirk. That's the problem. Okay. Well, I dodged. I can do that. Oh, I don't know if I can dodge this.
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
So was it a trick? What? She got stabbed. Wind blade. Oh, there it is. Light realm, light realm.
There. I got it back.
Okay.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
She did, Paimon. She got stabbed.
In the Gwali Plains, You asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power. Whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power.
Stole her power, so you were his real target. He was after you from the very beginning. Yeah, that's what I said a minute ago.
No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain.
I guess not.
He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate if you want. I believe that's the term they use in this world for arbitrary coincidences like this. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost.
But you...
I'll cope. Well, done gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal?
He ate it.
Oh,
They like to do that in this game.
Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar. It looks just like that narwhal's horn.
Somebody ate the narwhal.
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul? Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
You're still what?
It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit.
Well, what are we gonna do now?
Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
Oh, but I'm not smart. Skirk was stabbed by one of these spikes while retrieving the fragment of my soul, and in the process, some of her power was stolen. Okay. Culprit is hiding somewhere beyond the fog. I have a good understanding of his attack pattern from the fight just now. If we pursue him, our chances of winning are high. Okay. Skirk's breathing quicker than usual. If we attack now, I can't guarantee her or Paimon's safety. It's a hard decision to make, but I think we should get out of here.
Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle.
Right.
You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long. Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Okay. Shit.
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
I gotta watch my stamina.
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Okay.
Uh-oh, falling spikes! Run!
I'm trying to run. But I'm trying to conserve a little stamina in case I have to dodge. Okay, I'm really running out of stamina now. This is bad.
Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse!
Okay, Paimon. I'm doing my best.
So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicions only get you so far. I needed to verify it for myself.
Okay. Somebody ate the narwhal. That's my theory.
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it.
The all-devouring narwhal, with its power, he even managed to steal from you, of all people.
You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole.
Jeez.
It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neuvillette mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Right.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power
Dragon
of Hydra
friend.
to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master.
Wait, he must have encountered the whale a long time ago, meaning he must have known my master. So somebody from back in their, like, OG Conria days. Yeah, hearing you say the foul definitely got a reaction out of him. So he's like a Sertologi's friend, basically.
Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end.
Oh, dear.
Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us. We have to help you get it back.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger.
I
That's
love
how
the chasm
it is.
music.
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better?
Aw, Paimon. Paimon cares.
How are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength.
Yeah.
So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
It's not out of pity. You said I don't want to be in your debt still, or you said I don't want to be in your debt. Well, I still am.
Fair enough. Then take this.
Oh?
What is it?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
Okay, well, where should we go? We could go anywhere.
Skirk somewhere she can rest.
Let's go to the Hotel de Boer.
But where?
Oh no, we're going to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
He'll know something about Master. I'm sure of it. Next time, I need to be ready.
How's the shoulder?
Fine. It was just a scratch.
A scratch? You were literally
It'll take time
impaled.
to recover my strength, of course. But adapting to situations like this is nothing new for me.
Your outfit looks different.
Oh, this. It's a star crystal suit. Abyssal energy is scarce in Teyvat. Wearing this helps me access it more freely.
Star
It
crystal
stores
suit.
concentrated abyssal energy that I can
Oh.
draw from on the go.
Dang.
When the energy runs out, it reverts back to its original form.
Wow, okay. That's pretty cool.
Found somewhere to rest. Well, lead the way then.
We're going to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I wonder if Skirk's ever met Chi-Chi before. So we really didn't find out anything about her planet. I mean, other than the fact that apparently whatever race of humanoid type creature, fish person, whatever she is, was persecuted against, considered to be somehow bad, and was eradicated by what sounded like humans, but I don't know if it was humans.
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton a Mora in it.
Keep it.
Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine?
Maybe she stole it.
It would go something like, I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Okay, she got it from hard work, Paimon.
A sonorous voice like yours.
Sonorous.
I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Well, you should have heard the old
Did you by
Paimon.
chance happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
Paimon's whispering needs some work.
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start. But things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so what do you say? Friends?
Friends. Friends.
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Yeah, I don't think the three of us are gonna snuggle.
Wait, what about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest.
Dang.
I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
So she doesn't sleep.
Your shoulder. Hey, don't just leave. Whatever.
Whatever.
Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually.
I don't think so, Paimon.
Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling, Paimon.
She's gonna pull a Dane. She'll just disappear and we'll see her again in a year. Skirk is stubborn. Even if I tried to convince her to take it easy, I doubt she'd listen. Paimon is right. Skirk will stop and take a break once she gets tired. I hope. I should get some sleep. Alright, Traveler is probably tired. Haven't been sleeping. Oh, she's back. Skirk? She's acting like she didn't just get stabbed in the shoulder. Something seems off with her, though. Yeah, I agree. Something is sus.
Quiet.
Quiet? Does she hear voices? Who's she talking to? There's no one around unless...
Do you even remember how many
Oh,
of
the
us perished in that
voices.
fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
No, I don't like this.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Right. In that dream I witnessed, Skirk was training alone, but there were disembodied voices talking to her. Yeah, she's got some serious problems going on. One of them mentioned a fire. I wonder what happened exactly. If only she could just talk to us.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
Recovered your strength yet?
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Whoa! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short.
Yeah, the spike that stabbed you, maybe it was like poisonous or something.
No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Two days. I don't know. I don't like this abyssal power thing. I don't trust it.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now?
No idea. Maybe it's not going too well.
Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh, wait! Breakfast! Paimon will go get breakfast! Skirk is gonna be starving when she wakes up. Be right back.
Paimon's leaving by herself? Wow, okay. That doesn't happen. Skirk looks so serene, almost like she really is asleep. What? 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 Oh, that earpiece. Oh, the creature. What are you doing here? I don't know what's happening. Hello? Oh, this place feels familiar, but where am I exactly? Wait, this kind of looks like Enkanomiya. There are town cliffs, weathered trees, and a strange river flowing from the horizon all the way. Oh no, it looks like Simulanka, with a waterfall at each breakpoint. It's interesting how it looks like a mixture of like Enkanomiya, Simulanka. Yeah, I agree. It reminds me of some other place too. On closer inspection, the watch change. The closer I get to the lower portion, the darker it becomes. Almost as if... What? Did you bring me here? Then that must mean this is...
This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams.
Oh.
This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then.
It talks, so you can speak.
Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this. I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power.
Oh.
I guess that's why I can speak again, too.
Okay.
Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right?
Yeah.
Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here, so what's your impression of this place?
So is this supposed to be like her planet? Because it looks like the old unified civilizations, like the old ancient civilizations. What is that river? Why are there so many cliffs and waterfalls?
Oh, you noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength.
Oh. So it's just a metaphor or something.
It is the summation of a person's lived experience.
Okay.
So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions, flowing forward as one. But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past. When all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was, she cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past, and begins anew.
Wait, that reminds me of
You
something.
must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
I see, so it was Sortology taught Skirk to replace all emotions with reason. And since then, it's been a constant process of abandoning, refuting, and erasing her past self. I suppose that's the secret of her strength. But it's such a sad thing to think about. What has she been through? Why does it have to be this way?
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the truth of it all. Soon, you'll understand everything.
Wow, okay. This is Storm Terror's Lair music is making me so emotional. Oh, we haven't been on these in a while. We did a lot of that in Enkanomiya. It looks like a coastline. Oh, I recognize that drawing in the sand. Yeah, because you drew it. Wait, is another picture I drew for Paimon? Why is it showing up in Skirk's memories? I've always thought that.
Even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet.
What?
Like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away, indifferent as ever.
Wait, does she know me? If I think about it, it's not surprising at all. After what happened at Wanmin Restaurant, it's obvious she prefers to disappear from other people's lives. She hasn't seen Child in years either. I doubt she's ever made a connection with this world of her own volition. What I'm seeing now is a microcosm of her entire life.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life.
Right.
Let's keep going. It's still a long way to the source of the river.
Okay. Oh, and this reminds me of the desert. The place. I can't think of what it's called.
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, I shall teach you no more.
Okay.
No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
Okay.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey. And
I don't think she made any friends.
Future from the shattered remnants of your past. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you work so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Jeez. Okay. So I will take the life you work so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes, just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
Why?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human
Oh,
evolution.
so he's just trying to scare her?
You have tasted loss. You have known fear, so deep it can be felt in the bones. But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus, pain dampens over time. And the acrid taste of fear becomes but a distant memory.
This shape here, this is the same thing she used in the Fontaine Art Conquest when she captured the narwhal. It also looks like, it reminds me of like her pupils as well. It also reminds me of something from Star Rail, but we won't get into that.
Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood. Or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
It's either gonna make you or break you. That figure next to Skirk looks familiar. Right, I saw that same figure during the battle against the all-devouring narwhal. Yeah, it's the guy we fight in like the cool little dubstep place.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul, Sertologi, looked like at one point in time.
Oh, at one point in time, so he can change
Of
form.
course. As a higher being, physical form is a triviality to him.
Oh no. So the sinners can literally look like anything. We could have already seen all of them. They could literally be like NPCs walking around. They could be anything. They could be everywhere. Oh
He
man.
could appear as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies
Wow.
description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
Wow. So he just goes out in the universe and just flies around. Dang. I used to think Sertologi and Skirk were just master and disciple, like Skirk and child. Now I see why Skirk chose to distance herself from humanity. Sertologi told her to put down roots here, while at the same time threatening to destroy whatever life she managed to create. Okay, so she decided not to make any friends or settle down because she figured anyone she gets close to or any place where she settles will just get destroyed. So she just stayed by herself. That's very anime.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as
Yeah,
quickly
she has
as
to
possible.
destroy him.
But first, I need to understand the source of his strength.
The abyss. She has to master the abyss so she can destroy Sertologi.
To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
So that's what she meant, but I still don't understand why Sertologi would do that. From what he said, I didn't pick up on a conflict between them. No, he's grooming her to be this super duper powerful person as strong as him to like basically like take over for him. Maybe he wants to be destroyed. I don't
I'll let
know.
you in on a little secret. The real Sertologi is terrifying.
Yeah, I don't think that's a secret. I think everyone knows that.
The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand.
Wow.
It is absolute. The power to crush all things.
So is he just like as strong as the primordial one, basically?
Shall we keep going? Let's see. We're about halfway there.
Yeah, and if the stream ends, I apologize. It is getting extremely dark and stormy looking here, and I think we're under a tornado warning. So if I disappear, you'll know why. All right, maybe I can finish this quest before my house gets blown apart. Oh, there she is. This must be Skirk when she was a kid. Oh, look at her outfit.
We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Sertologi.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard.
Jeez. Ooh, can you hear that? The thunder's starting.
No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful, useless ploy.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you save me? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
I saved you because I have a plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got a plan.
It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee.
Fate, again. Which is like the heavenly principles, I think.
So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever.
Okay, so he's basically training a competitor because he's
you might
bored.
surprise me.
He's tired of winning. Oh dear.
But I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
What you want matters little.
Jeez.
Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void. You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master.
From that day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness, and fatigue. After some time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions, like her master. How should I put it? It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became the Skirk you know today.
So Sertologi saved Skirk from a disaster when she was a child and never even tried to hide his ulterior motive. I suppose that leaves one final mystery. What really happened with the disaster back then? Sertologi's final words to Skirk were cold and cruel, but Skirk's reaction made it seem like it was truth. It was a truth she knew all too well. I have a feeling it all comes back to what happened back then.
We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is the final stretch. These are Skirk's happiest memories. What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything in golden light. And when song filled the air, not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying along. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child, always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea, the secrets beyond the stars, and that merchant ship packed with adults wearing those strange clothes. Yes, the ship. That was the beginning of the end.
Just saw like a moon or something go by up there.
It was a spaceship.
Mm.
When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship.
Oh.
They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish
These
trade.
are the outsiders.
Skirk's parents, her relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with open arms and allowed them to explore the planet. To them,
Oh no.
the visitors were guests and should be treated with hospitality. No one had any idea of what was to come.
Oh no.
Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet.
Jeez.
Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction.
You can see her little fin here.
When she came home that day, only fire and ruin awaited her. Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. The shop owner with the bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher she had made fun of just that morning. Their lives were discarded like worthless trash as the fire consumed one life after another. Skirk was helpless. All she could do was run. And so she did. She kept running until an unexpected figure crossed her path. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have remained, left to rot in the scorched earth, with no answer as to why any of this was happening.
Yeah, because Vetterfilnir told Sertology that all this was going to happen. That's why he went there, to get her. So why did those people destroy her homeland?
Because she and her people were seen as a threat.
A threat. Yeah, they were powerful in some way, but not in a bad way.
As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past. Further research
They had
revealed
evolved.
that, over time, the people of this
Yeah.
planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type
Wow.
of environment or energy source. For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat and decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was
Wow.
wiped from the face of the planet.
All those innocent people just because of a
Senseless,
speculation.
isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps it was their own innocence and kindness that doomed them. But in the end, that was lost to the blaze as well. If those with power get to decide good and evil, then all you can trust in is the sword in your hand. And so, before death could claim her, she ran. She ran and never stopped.
Now I see why Sertology's threat is such a terrifying prospect for her. And I see why she distances herself from the world.
No one wants to relive their most painful
So much like
moments.
Simulanka.
Well, that brings us to the end of the story. This is as far as we can go. Skirk is waiting over there. For both of us. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my purpose. And my greatest wish over all these years.
Okay. Maybe this is gonna give her her emotions back? Her humanity back? Her... I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's storming really bad. If my internet goes out, I'm so sorry. It is really storming bad.
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. Well, to me. I want someone to witness our reconciliation.
Oh.
Even if it takes an argument to get there. And he is the best choice in this moment.
A reconciliation.
Her suppressed emotional self.
Yeah, that's what I just said. It's her
The version of
emotions.
herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now. I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused to face for too long. So, I came to face you instead.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness of the universe renders everything insignificant. Our feelings most of all.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses, emotions like kindness and empathy, and what makes you any different from the ruthless soldiers who slaughtered our people?
The difference is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. That is the greatest kindness I can offer. I have shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am. It made me strong.
That is the problem. I want to shoulder those things together. On the grand scale of the entire universe, maybe our feelings are vanishingly small, but why should that mean they don't matter? Emotion gives warmth to the cold expanse of space. It gives meaning to the world around us. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars, those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
That isn't what we need.
It's exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity, and in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You severed all connection to who you used to be, so you can no longer draw strength from your past. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so, this river, the source of your strength, grows more polluted by the day.
And do you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
Thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice. To be honest, I'm not here to argue with you. This isn't about who's right or wrong. And in fact, I agree that in order to make it through the wake of that tragedy, we had to distance ourselves from the pain through reason over emotion. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, mine is there too. Because deep down, you know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be. All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I hope, at least, that you can let go. I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
March 7th?
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive.
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water. Dancing water. The sand along your path is begging for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand. But if this is your wish, then I will carry you with me until the end.
Yay!
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Cinematic?
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end.
Aww.
Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Wow.
So, you saw my memories then?
Yep.
I once asked my master if survival of the strongest was the law of the universe. He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive.
That isn't true strength. Power is not a substitute for doing what is right. That's right. And really, just now, You could even say that Ether's the traveler is the one that just cleansed the abyss out of her.
That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind. An idea that, one day, I would create a new world order.
Oh.
One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. One in which power was not the law of the land. But that means I must defeat him. Because my master, Sertologi, is, at the core, a defier of all rules and order.
Sounds like you have your work cut out for you.
Yes. And not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason to see him as an enemy. Although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should. He saved my life, taught me the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I respect him.
But he intends to face you in battle one day.
I know. And it's not something I want. But Master never goes back on his word. I have to treat everything he says as a promise. He's no longer into that.
Oh.
But he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then.
Oh, right, he's in the abyss.
Most of them are simple greetings, or an answer to one of my questions.
Well, that's kind of nice.
Every time I hear from him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces. Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear, just like he said. Yes, I respect him, but I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, the pursuit of strength consumes every moment of my life. I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready.
Oh, if he does attack you one day, I'll help you.
Help me? Why? This isn't your fight.
Because power of friendship. Because if we want to build the world we both want to see, everyone has to be willing to fight for it. Yes! Ether's bringing everyone together. If we all do our part,